Welcome to Shaunie's World. These are just my thoughts with a comedic side of humor. But if you're cool with your girl, go fool with your girl. Appreciate you for dropping by.
Disclaimer. I've already given you guys an early disclaimer that any year we have an election, that a lot of things are going to be happening that's crazy because it's all about propaganda and fear. So if there is a specific bill to protect something from a previous president, whoever's running or trying to run again, they're going to allow, to me, and this is my opinion, they're going to allow certain things to happen because they're trying to put fear into the voters because they're like, well, if we don't do anything as a government, then this is what's the result. What you talking about, Shaunie B? I got you. Now, when I heard about that story in Aurora, Colorado, first of all, let me say, I hate that this is happening to those innocent people. But when I heard that there were Venezuelan gang members that were taking over apartment complexes because they intimidated the landlords to get out, and then they walked up and down the halls and either knocked at the door with power guns or definitely intimidated the tenants to give them their rent money, and they took it and did whatever they wanted with it. And I said to myself, I had scratched the nape of my head, and I said, these folks is lying. These folks is lying. Now, I'm not saying what's happening isn't happening. I'm saying technically we as the U.S. have a gun problem. We've seen gun violence with younger children here that are citizens. We've seen gun violence with police to civilian citizens. We've seen people drop guns off in communities, and now those communities are just gang-ridden and violence and just crime and drug-rated. So you can't sit and make me feel like all of a sudden nobody in Colorado got a gun. Like everybody's just shaking like Ebony was on Players Club when she slept with Diamond's man in the bathroom. You're not going to sit here and make me believe that. Now, I will say, it's y'all fault, government. It's your fault because y'all wanted to make all of these exemptions for illegal immigrants to come over here. You wanted to give them all of our food stamps. You want to give them all of our medical assistance. You want to give them all of our housing, top-tier education. While you got people here that's citizens that are under a bridge, veterans that's homeless, and then you have a problem with our food over here. We don't have enough, so now y'all just giving us listeria and salmonella every weekend. But you got enough money to go save every other country's problem except your own. So I'm talking to you and you, government officials. Y'all are using this as propaganda to fear voters into voting about the border control. Now, just to give you guys a gist of what they allegedly, because it's always propaganda. They're basically saying that these Venezuelan gang members, and it is trying to create a quick, like, tactic to also make you stereotype every Venezuelan person out there when it's just a group of them that's doing it. But now you look at somebody like, you must be Venezuelan. And so now it's going to create that atmosphere where people are going to just start probably whooping up on random Venezuelan people just because they fear that they could be gangbangers, which they're not. Y'all remember a few months ago, probably a few years ago, when there was this like hate crime against the Asian community, and anybody Asian that was outside of New York was getting punched in the face for no reason, and they were scared to come out? Well, this is what the tactic is now. It's just facing towards immigrants, illegal immigrants. Now, they allegedly claim, and this is the mayor of the mayor of Aurora, that these were, I'm assuming, young youths or, younger men from wherever they came from. They were in a sanctuary city. And y'all know, if you don't know, a sanctuary city is, it's only 11 of them, honestly. And those cities allow migrants to come into the city, and there are no rules for ICE or police officers. Like, they have to follow the rules to not pick on those people because they're undocumented. So they allow them, like I said, the food stamps, the housing, the jobs, the education. They make them feel good. They don't make us feel good, but they make them feel good for some odd reason. But I'm all ways saying anytime you get something free from the U.S., it comes with ties. So when they probably go to war, which we're about to go, they're probably going to send you on the front line since they gave you so much. But that's just me giving you a heads up. But as of March 2021, the following states claimed sanctuary status, meaning they allow undocumented migrants to come in and then they could, be safe on American soil. And then again, the ICE department couldn't send them back. The police can't mess with them. Border Patrol can't mess with them. They're like protected in their little community where they get all of our benefits that we pay taxes on. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Illinois, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Vermont, Washington. So again, Texas is not part of that, baby. When they drove that bus from Chicago, I believe, down to Texas, and they had like 3 buses of migrants on there, baby, our governor, even though he an a-hole any other day, he said, skirt, skirt, turn that bus around, and he sent that bus right up north. Like, he said, nah, we don't want that. He sent that bus right on over to Washington, D.C., and I know them people was tired because wherever they drove from the first time probably took 12 hours, and then they had to go east and go another 24 hours. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that, I don't think people don't deserve a change and new atmosphere. I'm just saying, y'all let them in now. We don't know who is who. Just like y'all let them people in during 9/11. Now we don't know who is who. They just bombing us from the inside. At the end of the day, y'all act like y'all don't care. Now the police, I don't know. I don't live in Aurora. I'm going to just say based off of the news and based off of that, mayor, governor talking in his seat saying, well, it's a border patrol problem. Everybody's blaming it on everybody, but everybody is the government that caused the problem. Y'all let them folks in because y'all steady arguing about a stupid border. When you act like people still can't come over any other way. Like, they've been sneaking in over here. Hell, y'all be letting them in because it's a scare tactic. But you want us to believe that these Venezuelan people came over here with no job and got AR-15s from nowhere? Y'all gave it to them. And I'm sure y'all told them which apartments to go to because y'all knew that that community was very poor and they could overtake anybody because that community probably is older, they're probably more disabled, and they're probably more fearful because you couldn't take them same Venezuelan people and drop them off in Chicago. Chicago would have lit them up like a Christmas tree. You couldn't take them same Venezuelan people and drop them off in South Oak Cliff. That's my hood. Put it in your... Get it understood. You couldn't take them same Venezuelan gang members over there to Memphis, Tennessee and just be like, well, y'all go have y'all way. Burger King. Nah, y'all know what y'all be doing when y'all let these people come in. Now, allegedly, they swear they don't know how they got to Aurora because Aurora isn't one of those sanctuary areas, but they said Denver is. But y'all act like people can't get in the car and drive. Like, all day long, people be driving. Hell, y'all probably gave them a car when they got here. All I'm saying is, you act like you don't care about those citizens that are being bullied. How do you overtake a whole apartment complex? Police officers shoot us citizens on a regular basis for traffic violations. You mean to tell me y'all got Venezuelan masked people walking around stealing and y'all ain't said, wee. Y'all so busy calling and doing calls about dog disturbances. Y'all are getting calls because somebody looks suspicious at the airport, but you can't go and really see that these people are doing exactly what they say they're doing. It's kicking in doors. Slapping people? Oh, okay. Y'all just turned a blind eye all of a sudden. Nobody in Colorado got guns now. We can't keep guns off the street, but now y'all ain't got no guns. I can't... Baby, let me tell you something. I don't even know what the relatives of those people that are getting their door kicked in are doing that your auntie, your mom, your cousin, your uncle is getting their door kicked in, getting their rent money stolen, and you ain't alerted your cousins and uncles to go handle the business? Y'all will fight on YouTube. Y'all will fight on TikTok. Y'all will fight on Twitter or X. But now all of a sudden, y'all got some illegal immigrants here, gangbangers, and y'all just letting them walk over the territory? Make it make sense. You're not going to make me believe that these random people just came from where they came from and said, you know what? Thank you, America, for letting me over here. I'm going to destroy you. Man, y'all better stop lying. Y'all paid them to come here. Y'all paid them to do that. Get them out of here. Because at the end of the day, it's just propaganda. Y'all want people to vote on the Border Patrol so bad. It's all about what they gonna scare you to do. But at the end of the day, we need to be figuring out why the hell y'all let them over here and why the hell y'all can't remove them. You remove everybody else that was doing the right thing, and now these folks doing the wrong thing. You act like, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Now your ugly ass ain't seen nothing. Make it make sense. Like I said, I'm not gonna believe anything extra. To anybody that is in Aurora and you're scared, then come in this video and tell me what it's like on a typical day there, because the news media sources are creating fear and they're making it seem like they randomly popped up there, like they clicked their heels like Dorothy on the yellow brick road and got here, when you know y'all had to give them clearance to get here. So we're not gonna play. Stop giving everybody the rights and the benefits that people that are citizens that are living right been begging you for. And you keep telling them no, but you give them everything. And look what they did with everything. They still brought their level of crime over here, and they're doing worse than the people that are here that have been gangbangers all this time. So y'all can miss me with that, but go save those people that are in them apartment complex. Where is your FBI department? Where is your SWAT department? You know what I'm saying? Over here in Texas, y'all kicking in people's doors that's innocent and killing them while they play video games with their nephew, but you can't go take out some Venezuelan gang members? Make it make sense. Y'all want them folks to do that, because they ain't coming to the toughest hoods and the places where y'all don't want to patrol. So when y'all start matching the energy of fixing the communities that we pay taxes on, then you can't make me believe them folks came over and took over a community and none of y'all saw it. Baby, going on with that mess, because I'm going to hit you with a say what, ooh, say what, Darnell Jones. But again, that's just my opinion. There may be deeper things going on. Just save those innocent people from getting beat up, having their furniture thrown in the street, and being robbed, because they don't deserve that. And they voted for y'all to be a mayor, a governor, and a police chief. So fix your city and stop putting it on the news talking about you can't do nothing. It's all about the government. No, because you're in a government-affiliated job. Fix it. But I am just a messenger, baby. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, go on fool with your girl. Make sure you check out my website, www.shauniebeentertainment.com. Check out the finger option, drop donations. No pressure to do either of the two, because I do see the likes, shares, and comments, and it means the world to me. So I just want to tell you thank you from my lips to your ears for rocking with me, because y'all really could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all come hang with me. Let's hop in the comments. You know, once upon a time in 94, when the player anyway, we were always believing what the sources of news and publications told us, and we would sit there and we'd be like, well, what do I need to donate? What do I need to do to change it? What petition do I need to sign? When all along we've been voting and doing what we need to do. Y'all choose the laws overnight and sneak and pin stuff down and don't tell us what you're doing. And now the same thing you probably snuck and thought was a good idea because you wanted free labor, because this is what it was about. Y'all thought y'all could bring these migrants in and get free labor if you exchange some extra food benefits and child care benefits and education benefits. And now look what's happening. They done took the money and now they taking money. It's not funny, but y'all keep like pissing in the faces of the American citizens that deserve the benefits and giving them to every other body. And I'm sure it's some rhyme and reason behind that. But look what it's doing now. You have people here that don't like you, and then they bring in all types of guns and drugs into your community that you thought that this was a good idea because it was going to bring down the poverty level. Oh no, it increased it, because now they're overtaking apartment buildings and putting those tenants out. But hell, y'all been putting tenants out since this COVID situation happened, because y'all done made the rent 3 times or 4 times the amount, and then to buy a house, the interest is already back up to 7%. So y'all want people to be homeless, because then you can have more control. But to me, it's just another way to put fear in your body to make you do what they want you to do, and they gonna program your mind in fear, and then they gonna say, well, come over here on this side if you vote there. Hey, just wait for it. As we proceed to the election, you're gonna start seeing a lot of other stuff where people just turn the blind eye, act like they don't see it. So go get them guns that they claim they don't have in Aurora and go protect yourself. And everybody's a suspect. Side-eye everybody, because everybody got a motive. You hear me? You go home, and if they are attacking you, send them on up so they can be touched by an angel. But until next time, y'all please be safe and don't believe everything you hear. Next story, and I'm out this. Peace.